Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is my favorite time of the year, and what better way to celebrate the holidays than by making some fun holiday cocoa bombs. You'll need melting candy, sprinkles, marshmallows, cocoa, and some cocoa bomb molds. First, we're going to melt our chocolate for 1 minute, stirring every 15 seconds. Next, grab a mold and spoon in some chocolate. Make sure you bring the chocolate up to the top of each mold, as this will be the thinnest part of our bombs. Once all of the molds have been filled, it's time to shake the mold gently. Doing this brings any air bubbles to the surface and helps evenly coat the inside of each mold. You don't want any thin spots on the sides of your bombs. Gently transfer your mold to the fridge to set for 5 minutes. At this stage, the edges are super thin. To give them more support, we're going to add a little bit more chocolate with the back of our spoon. Just go around and add a nice little layer of chocolate all the way around. And because the mold was just recently pulled from the fridge, any bits of chocolate you add should set fairly quickly. But just to make sure everything sets completely, pop them back into the fridge for a few more minutes. Now it's time to assemble our cocoa bombs. First thing we need to do is take our bombs out of the molds. I like to hold my fingers to the center of the inside of the cocoa bomb, as this is the thickest part of the bomb and therefore has the most strength. With my other hand on the outside, I gently peel back the mold while pushing the center with my other fingers to help release the chocolate into my other waiting hand. I don't want to hold on to the edges and risk breaking or melting the chocolate while trying to release it. Now it's time to clean up the edges. Some people like to use a hot plate. I have this mini frying pan that works just fine. I heat it up enough to melt the rough edges. If you're worried about fingerprints on your chocolate, you can wear rubber gloves. Once the edges have been cleaned up, it's time to fill the shells with cocoa, sprinkles, and marshmallows. To seal them up, simply take the top, run it over the warm pan, and quickly but carefully place it on top of your cocoa bomb. If you're worried about the seal, you can do this little trick. Grab a cupcake pan and flip it over. Place your cocoa bomb seam side up, and then drizzle your chocolate over and across the seam, sealing in all that cocoa-y goodness. All that's left is to add on your fancy sprinkles. Now let's test out our cocoa bombs. Take some hot milk and gently pour it over your bomb. Let me know if you plan on making cocoa bombs for the holidays. Until next time, thank you so much for watching my video, and if you like this video and would like to see more, please like and subscribe to my channel.